Assalamu alaikum, sisters and brothers. My name is Fatima Hodge. I am an active prophetess representing Master Suleiman, the messenger of the covenant.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. My name is Brother David Hodge. Welcome. Today's topic is the destruction of false Israel. Alright, brothers and sisters. If you've been paying attention to what's going on around you, it's war. That's what's taking place. The obvious. But what triggered these things? What caused all this war and all this chaos that you see that's going on in the Middle East? You've seen that Iran has now joined the war and has sent missiles and drones and cruise missiles towards false Israel. And false Israel themselves, has caused all this conflict upon themselves, but now are taking the victim role.
Exactly. As you all see, they've been attacked. And they continue to be attacked. And the scriptures tell you that false Israel, those who claim they're Jews but they're not, and they're actually the synagogue of Satan, shares that they're Satan. False Israel is Satan. That's what the angel in the scriptures identify as false Israel being Satan. And as you all see, they're being attacked constantly. And the scriptures also identify that they will be attacked. Not only attacked, but surrounded by armies. Not only surrounded by armies, but destroyed. Sisters and brothers. So there's much more to come, is what we're explaining here. Because this is just the start. And you see everyone panicking and trying to figure out, pray for Israel, pray for Israel.
Right.
But it's just the start of what Israel is to expect. Because soon they'll be surrounded by armies.
Exactly.
As the scripture identifies as well. And soon there'll be abomination and desolation taking place over there.
Right.
Why is that? Because Israel's going to get taken out completely.
Right.
And it's here. Flee. It tells our people to flee when this event takes place. Why? What does this have to do with? What does it have to do with us?
Right.
What does this have to do with the original nation? Why are the scriptures giving us instruction to flee? God's people, why are we having to flee? Because they plan on attacking you when this event takes place. Because, as Brother David shared, what's behind all this consequence that they're receiving? Because they've stolen the black man and woman's identity. They've stolen the original nation's identity. And they're portraying to be us. And this is all the plans of our enemies to distract you from your promise, which is the Abrahamic covenant. And this is what Israel, this is the birthright, this is what they're trying to claim. The Abrahamic covenant.
Right.
However, the Abrahamic covenant gives a full, drawn-out description of God's people. And it tells you what they would go through. It tells you the land that they would be going through it in. It tells you that for how long Tells you that people that they did these things to you will be judged. It tells you this in the Abrahamic covenant. And false Israel does not meet that description. But this is in fact who they're claiming to be. God's people.
Right.
But the black man and woman of America meets God's people's description. It said that we live in a land, a strange land. Taken from our land, brought to a strange land. And that's in fact what was done to the black man and woman. It said we'll be afflicted. We'll be enslaved. We'll be enslaved. Aren't you still slaves today, sisters and brothers? We'll be enslaved and afflicted. Aren't you being afflicted today, sisters and brothers? Especially physically afflicted during, take it back 300 years ago, you're still being physically, 400 years ago, you're still being physically afflicted. So that meets the description of the black man and woman. And these people over there that are being attacked as we speak are what it says that who shared that it said those who afflicted God's people will I judge.
Right.
And you see what's going on over there?
Yeah.
These people stolen our identity. You see all that chaos and all that destruction taking place over there? That's because they're in their time of judgment.
Right.
And they're being judged. This is the start for what they've done to God's people.
Right. And they've done nothing but totally, completely had a full helping hand in your destruction. They're the ones who supported and aided in the slave trade, making fun of you. They're the ones who control Hollywood, the mainstream media, and controlling your mind, controlling what you watch and what you hear, controlling your programming, keeping you dumbed down, keeping you confused, and keeping you from this covenant. They're the ones who are portraying to be you, like the sister explained, stolen your image, which is blasphemy, claiming to be something that they're not. Like she said in Revelation, you can find it. When they're claiming to be something that they're not. They claim to be Jews, but they're Satan. And see, that's consequence within itself. Taking on false titles, claiming to be something you're not, but you don't fit the description. So it comes with consequence to be the true seed of Abraham. If you don't fit the shoes, it comes with consequence to take on that role. Because you see, if you run down the line, they don't fit none of these descriptions. They're not the seed. It says the seed of Abraham. They're the seed of the devil. It says to be in the land that's not theirs. They're not in that. They went from Egypt to Palestine. That's right next door. For it to be truly foreign or strange, they would have to go from east to west or west to east. That's us. We went from east all the way to the west here in America. That's foreign. And they didn't go through 400 years of nothing. They went to 5-6 years of Holocaust. And they said they were never in bondage to any man. You see? And then it said when God gave them the land, they didn't wait for God to bless them. They took the land. They're the ones who were oppressing the Palestinians for 70 plus years and doing all the things that they did to them. So they blessed themselves. They didn't wait on God. And then it said that God would give them the land. And he told them, like she said, he told them exactly where to give them the land. Between what? Between the river of Egypt to the great river, the river Euphrates, which would be Arabia. And where they sitting at? They sitting in little old Palestine. They sitting in the wrong land, which is another indication that they're Satan. That they're not who they claim to be. That they stolen your identity. That they would claim, that they would masquerade as an angel of light, but they was indeed Satan, who was the God of this world, which controls all the Caucasian nations. Everybody's in submission to Satan. You see, they're all worshiping Satan. So, like I explained, all these things come with consequence. You can't claim to be something and don't think that you're not going to reap what you sow. And yes, ma'am. And we're in the time of judgment, like it says. She said, and will be judged, and the nation whom they serve will be judged. Will I judge? Excuse me, brothers and sisters. And you see what's taking place, right? Well, they claim to be the Semites, the seed of Abraham. They claim to be the God's chosen people. So the plague should have passed over them. 1619, 2019, 2020, the plague, COVID-19, the plague to kill the firstborn, pass over the elderly, meaning, right, pass over the elderly. Right? Am I saying that right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Right. The plague that would kill the firstborn, meaning the elderly, would pass over those with the lamb's blood. Meaning,
With the lamb's blood. Yeah,
right. Meaning it had to be original, but it didn't pass over them. Didn't pass over these devils. Didn't pass over Satan. Didn't pass over false Israel. So they knew immediately that they were in trouble because they were taught Exodus out the womb. They were taught the Passover, and it didn't pass over them. So they were the ones, like she said, the oppressors. They're the ones who are being judged. The ones, the afflictors. So they were the ones. And now you see them acting out in the manner they're acting out in because they're under pressure. Because they're under judgment. And it said these things will happen immediately during 2020, and all things will fail. And it said that propaganda will fail. All the shots they call, all the tactics they use, all the wars that they use, they do well in victory in war. Now they're getting smashed. Now they're under pressure. Now they're crumbling.
And they want you to boo-hoo for them.
Right.
And have remorse for their situation. However, like you said, they claim to be God's people, so they're they have this pride that they can do whatever they want to do. They have this that's what they feel, that they can do whatever they want to do to anyone they want to do it.
Right. Because
they're God's people, right?
Yeah.
So now they're reaping what they've sown.
Right.
Thinking like that, right? Now they need help from America and Britain to take down those drones and missiles because they can't do it. Thing is that they're like I shared, right? They're reaping what they've sown now. Doing what they want to do. You're attacking other places. You're attacking places when they retaliate, which was just the place again. When they retaliate, it's pray for Israel, pray for Israel, pray for Israel. What's happened when these are all retaliation attacks. You're not just attacks on Israel.
Right.
But that's exactly what it was on these countries, right? But when it came to Israel's attack on you, that's because of retaliation of what you did, right? But they want you to, have remorse for them and pray for Israel, God's people, all these things. However, your actions and the reactions from your actions showing that you are not that.
Right. Right.
You are in fact Satan.
Exactly.
And it's being exposed.
Right.
Because you're being attacked. What if it's sure that God's people will not be uprooted? Once placed in the land, they will not be uprooted.
Right.
At peace.
Right.
At peace.
Is
that peace?
Yes. Right.
What you see online as we speak, is that peace?
Right. Right.
They're in panic.
Right.
People had to evacuate, go underground, bunkers, all these things. When they had that go off in Israel, saying that all those when Iran attacked what they did. So these people are in panic.
Right.
That's the point I was making. Didn't exactly. The fact that Israel, right? The fact that these people are not at peace.
Right, in peace. Yes, ma'am.
These people they're not at peace. And that's exactly what it shares that we will be in peace.
Right.
So their whole lives, that it's crumbling.
Right.
Brothers.
Right. Everything.
That big lie they've been running. It's crumbling.
It's not working anymore.
And now that hand that's been holding us down is about to crumble as well.
Right.
Because like Brother David shared, Satan is controlling our image. Satan is controlling everything that you're viewing.
Right.
Everything that you're everything that you're wearing, social media, all these things all the things you're listening to, songs, music, movies, all these things they're in control of because they put things in those movies to where it distracts you from who you are, and it makes you be other than yourself.
Right.
So these movies you're watching a bunch of clown things. You're watching things that does not produce anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're watching a bunch of people, interracial couples come together. You're watching a bunch of drama. You're watching a bunch of reality shows that don't make any sense. So basically you're viewing a bunch of things that's not producing anything, and they know this, and they know that this is going to destroy you as a nation, which is why I share when that hand is destroyed.
Right.
Which is false Israel that's holding us down.
Right.
Because they're the one that's in control of that.
Mm-hmm.
And when they stop, when they're destroyed, that hand is going to lift off of us.
Right.
And what's been holding us down is not going to be holding us down anymore as a nation. And that lie is going to be exposed. The black man and woman are the true seed of Abraham. And we're going to rise. They said we're going to rise as a mighty nation. That's exactly what's going to take place. Because we're going to receive energy. That's another conversation. How we're going to receive, the planet receives energy bursts approximately every 50 years to the planet. So soon we will receive that energy burst, and we're going to be energized, and we're going to be ready to get vengeance on our enemies, because that's exactly what they're going to get for causing the black man and woman's hell.
Right.
For 400 plus years.
Exactly.
They have not gone away with that, and it shares right here in the Abrahamic covenant that after that 400 years,
mm-hmm.
I will judge them. They will be judged, sisters and brothers. They have not gotten away with what they've done to the black man and woman. They have not gotten away with what they've done to us. They're telling you that you don't have a promise. And this is exactly what God promised you. Right here. Mm-hmm. It tells you that I will judge those people who did that to you.
Right.
You will not, your affliction and your suffering will not go in vain. I will judge those who did that to you. And I will also gift you, I will promise you a land in peace. Right? Back to the best. You will be placed in the best part of the planet. In peace. So they don't want you to know about this?
Right.
They don't want you to know about your promise? They don't want you to know about this?
Mm-mm.
Because if you accept your promise, they're accepting their judgment.
Right. Exactly. So why would they accept this? Why would they allow you to accept this? Why would they give it to you? They wouldn't give it to you. That's why they give you the American dream. Because they know that it's not a vision. It's a dream. Which is, their dream is against you. You see? You're helping push your own destruction. Unknowingly. You see? And they know that the people without a vision will perish. So that's another indication that they want you to perish. Or else they'll give it to you. Or else they have their pastors, their preachers, their reverends, their such and such spiritual leaders or so. They'll be preaching this to you. They'll be telling you about this. They'll be letting you know. Master wants you free. Master wants you to separate. Master wants you out of here. Master wants to make sure you get your culture back, your language back, your this, your that, everything they took from you. But no, right, they preaching, no, we ain't going nowhere. Even though the covenant says we are. No, we're going nowhere.
Even though a war just broke out.
Right.
That has to do with America. Mm-hmm. And involves where the black men and women are. And Farrakhan is supposedly in charge of the Nation of Islam, the black, which is the light and the guidance for the black man and woman, and he's telling them to stock up on food.
Man.
Sisters and brothers.
Terrible idea.
Anyone listening to that clown over there, you deserve, well, you're either demon possessed or you deserve exactly what you're getting, because you can see straight through that he's full of crap, because he's telling you anything that he's prophesying. He's not prophesying anything. He's being a reporter like anybody else can be. Right. That's exactly what's taking place. He's not telling you anything before it takes place.
Right.
Sisters and brothers, he's not warning you. He's not guiding you. He's not preparing you for anything.
Exactly.
Because if he was preparing you, he would tell you to go stock up on food when he know that extreme famine is about to break out here. And stocking up on food is not going to be the answer to that.
Exactly. So make your target.
Even the logical person know that stocking up on food is not the only answer to this problem.
Right.
That's about to come here in America.
Right. Right.
So that alone is just how is that preparing me for anything?
Exactly.
That's why Farrakhan, he's preparing you to stay here.
Right.
That's what he's preparing you to do. That's why he said stop on food, because you're not going anywhere. right? You're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
And that's his agenda. That's why he cannot talk. Everyone is talking about this war, but Farrakhan. Why is that?
He don't know nothing.
Because he doesn't know about it. He's also a Jew. He's also Satan.
Right. It's true.
And they're watching him. They're in control of they're in control of everything that we're viewing.
Mm-hmm.
And they're also in control of him.
Right.
So if he will say anything about them, that means he will be going against them when this is why he's in the position he's in as we speak.
Right.
With no
curse with a curse.
Curse.
Right.
They disemboweled him.
Right.
And y'all said this is y'all Messiah. He's disemboweled him. Can't even walk.
He's a punk in a wheelchair.
And he's supposed to be your Messiah. He can't even be security. He can't even secure himself.
He can't even produce a child. He can't do nothing. You see?
And that's our hidden enemy, sisters and brothers. A black-faced devil who's telling you ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Because you look like us, you're listening to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's taking from you.
Right.
All of those members over there, all those student ministers over there stealing and taking from you.
Demon possessed. Right.
And they're all going to reap what they've sown because all who afflicted the black man and woman will be judged.
Right. Exactly.
All. So they're a part of that. And they will also reap what they've sown.
Exactly.
Sisters and brothers. They're not going to get away with that. They destroyed the Nation of Islam. Completely. They claim that they're teaching the same teaching, the original teaching. However, they are not.
Not even close.
Because if that's the case, you'll be preaching separation.
Right.
You'll be preaching you wouldn't have any enemies in the Nation of Islam.
No
Why
messages.
would there be...
No messages.
The whole point of the Nation of Islam was to expose who your enemies were. Why would they be in and tell you that you're getting out of here and separated from your enemies? So why would they be in with you?
Right.
Make that make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Make that make sense. This is a message to the black man and woman of America, not the message, not no one else.
Right.
The black man and woman.
Right. Now for everybody.
It's a message for everyone. This is a message for all the other human races.
Right. Now they save the world. Now
this is a message for the black man and woman of America.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, sisters and brothers, did you have anything else to share? Anything else to share, regardless, period?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to make the statement that, as she explained, the Nation of Islam is under pressure. Louis Farrakhan, he's under pressure. That our people are asking questions because things he's saying is not adding up.
You keep asking them, sisters and brothers, because you're destroying them.
Right.
They got to answer them.
And these things aren't adding up. And
we can answer them.
The covenant is clear. It tells you that we were these people. It tells you that these nations will be judged, and it's an afterword. Shall they come out, not move to the side, not get out the devil's way next to him. No, it said come out, meaning getting out of America. It said come out of her, my people, meaning to separate. It said we was leaving. Then it tell you, God said, unto thy seed have I given this land. He's telling you where you're going. So he didn't say we was staying here. He didn't say we was getting 6 states. He didn't say we was taking reparation. He didn't say we was partnering with the enemy. He didn't say we was sleeping with them. He didn't say that we was going to sing Kumbaya and forgive our enemies and we in love. And
we going to judge our enemies.
Right, he said wrath. Vengeance.
Bloodshed.
Vengeance is mine.
Bloodshed.
Right.
Brother.
So.
And that's exactly what they claim. It's going to be a lot of bloodshed.
Right.
On the broadcast. You're correct, Ishmael. However, what are you doing to prepare for it?
Right.
Stocking up food?
Right.
For a war that's about to be complete bloodshed, you're stocking up food.
Right.
You're telling the sisters stock up food. You're not. That's not. How is that preparing for what's about to take place?
Right.
It's not.
Right. What's the game?
But he's the Messiah. That makes sense, sisters and brothers. He's
the
Messiah. He says that stick with me. You're gonna, and that's all he has to say.
Right.
What?
Who did?
Okay, sisters and brothers.
These devils tell you that. Stock up on food. That's nothing special. Not
stick beside us. And I'm supposed to, and we're supposed to Farrakhan, stick beside me, and you'll
Right.
see what I'll see. But we can give you the answers and show you proof
Right.
of everything that we're telling you.
Exactly.
We can tell you things that's going to take place before they take place.
Matter
Showing
of
you
fact,
what the end you.
We've been doing
Key.
it. That's
And we've been doing that.
Right. We got videos dating all the way back from 2020, 2021,
Detail.
2022.
Letting you know
Talking
what's
about-
going to take place.
Right.
Where you're safe. Who you're going to be safe with. Your enemies. All these things. But what is Farrakhan telling you? Stock up on food.
Right.
And lying, saying that this is the war that he was claiming that was going to happen.
Right. Well, now he
You
said that was
said-
the war in Ukraine.
It was a war in Ukraine. Exactly.
Right.
They're liars over there,
Mhm.
sisters and brothers. And you can go watch his previous Savior's Days, and he was lying on there saying that these things, he said the total opposite thing
Right.
on Sunday. So
Mm-hmm.
they're liars.
Right.
They can't even keep up with the lies. They're such liars.
The habitual liars do.
They're one minute you're going to heaven in the sky.
Right.
Next minute you're staying here. Next minute it's just they're a bunch of liars.
Right. Next
And
minute,
all
we
to
gonna
get
save
you.
America.
Next minute all blacks are the same. Black people, ain't nothing wrong
Right.
with. No, you have an enemy, sisters and brothers. This is another thing they try to distract you from the Nation of Islam, from your hidden enemy. Because their leaders, in fact, the chief hidden enemy. So they have to defend that hidden enemy, which is why they always have that Mexican man come out and try to speak on people coming against. No, they are we have a hidden enemy, sisters and brothers, and they're black-faced Caucasians.
Right.
They look like us, they talk like us, but they're not us.
Exactly.
And they're out here influencing the black man and woman to do things that are other than themselves.
Right.
Which is causing them causing their destruction.
Right.
And that's why our people don't know anything and not even worried about this war. I haven't even heard anything on it because they're worried about Facebook. They're worried about what I'm gonna wear tomorrow. It's gonna be nice tomorrow. What shorts I'm gonna put on. What makeup I'm gonna wear today. What hair I'm gonna wear today. What shoes I'm gonna put on today. This is what our people worried about. What time I gotta get off work today. What time I'm gonna take my go shopping. This is what the mindset of our people are worried about. This is what my son's birthday next week. This is what they're worried about. Nobody's worried about our people. What our people are worried about due to, like I said, false control and our image.
Right.
You got these demons keeping you in this program. Got you focus on things that are not valuable and does not matter
Keeping you away from your vision.
to your salvation.
Right.
They got you worried about things that is not tangible. It's not going to benefit you in the long run. Clothes and shoes and hair and partying.
Right.
That's not going to help and save you from what. It's not going to save you from the destruction.
Fashion save you from a famine.
Exactly. And that's what they have you focused on. And everybody else is seeing all these destruction take place. And it's all because of you. And they're trying to keep you asleep, which is why you're asleep. Because they're making sure that you stay asleep. Because this is all about you. And when you wake up and realize that this is about you, they're waking up a beast. And they know that. Which is why they got to keep you asleep. That's why they're panicking about that hand being lifted. They're panicking about Israel going down because we can't have that. They're in control of the image. They're in control. If they go down, then that lie goes down. We can't have that lie go down. Because then that's going to expose other things. And
that's the whole purpose.
It's going to be a ripple effect. Sisters and brothers don't know how much what's going to take place here. Unprecedented times. It tells you in these scriptures. Unprecedented times we're living in. And that's what's about to take place. You're not going to be able to get saved by a cop. A pope,
they in trouble.
Yeah, everyone.
They
president. You run into the Senate. You run into the military. Everyone is in danger. Military and all are in danger. So you're living in a time like no other. And Farrakhan's telling you to stock up on food. So sisters and brothers, I want to tell you that he is full of crap.
Right.
And you know that his time is near. He plans on taking you down with him. And it also identifies that Aaron got all of his followers destroyed right along with himself. And he claims that he is Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
So go read it.
Right.
Go read about it, sisters and brothers. Go read about Aaron. And see what he did. And what took place. Because it wasn't a good result.
Right.
And this is who he, in fact, claims that
Right.
he is. He has a lot of
Right.
titles that he
He's a lot of
claims.
claims. Right.
Right.
This one, he's accurate.
Definitely is Aaron. Yes,
Right.
sir.
They don't read all the way into it, but they know why. Just like they don't read into the covenant. They know why. They know exactly what they're doing. You see? Which is to mislead you and confuse you further into, not getting this information which will save your life. Save your family's life. And that's what we're here to do, brothers and sisters. They said this would be a free gift. And they charging you. They hitting you up like an auction.
Yeah, man.
5,000, 10,000, 15,000. Who got better than that? Who
And
did
not
better than
producing
that?
anything with
Right.
it. It would be
Right.
something if you
It's
were
supposed to be
building
and investing
stuff was
in
happening.
an economic plan, but you ain't got one.
Homes was being built, something.
Right.
Where is all these thousands going that you're up here auctioning as if you were a salesman at an auction?
Right.
What is this? That's just sickening just to even see that, to watch that. That they're, like, it's a free gift. They charge you thousands of dollars, and it make you feel like you're nothing if you don't give.
Right.
What? Sisters and brothers, they're full of crap over there. And if you have not seen it by now, you deserve everything you receive. Because anybody that's operating in that manner, that's unacceptable. And that shouldn't be acceptable in your mind. And if it is, then you deserve to be right along with them. If that's acceptable in your mind. Because it's not. Especially when this is knowledge of self. Knowledge that belongs to you. This is knowledge that supposedly, the knowledge they claim is supposed to belong. We know that they're full of crap. But this knowledge of the supreme wisdom, lesson, all these things, and this knowledge belongs to you. It belongs to you. So for them to charge you for anything that's supposed to give you knowledge of self is out of line. They're out of order. And they will reap what they've sown. All those who afflicted us will reap what they've sown. And everyone has.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine that.
Boy, I'm glad to get it.
Yes, sir. So that war over there is taking place in Israel. They identified in the scriptures that this would take place. They would be surrounded by armies. And they would be attacked. And that's exactly what's taking place. And we're living out the scriptures.
Right.
These are not past tenses. But we're living out the scriptures.
Right.
And that's exactly what it said would take place in the scriptures. In Jerusalem, it was surrounded by armies.
Mm-hmm.
And you're witnessing the start of that as we speak.
Right.
So all the other conflict that took place, the causes that made it take place, instead of changing the fact that this is
Right.
the scriptures
Exactly.
identifying. The scriptures are happening regardless of what caused
Right.
it to happen.
Right. It's all
It happened. We know what caused it.
Right.
Israel's doing
Right.
attacking people and they're retaliating.
Mm-hmm. And they've been
But
oppressing
due
people,
to all those
attacking
things,
people.
that's the scriptures.
Right.
The scriptures are happening.
Right.
That's another. I don't think I'm being understood the way I'm explaining it. So
Right. Scripture
Right.
is taking place.
right,
Right in
scripture
front of
is
your eyes.
taking
Everything
place.
is rolling out right in front of
Exactly.
you. It's able for you to be seen. So if you can't see it, then you'll never see it.
Everything's backfiring on them,
Right.
as you see.
Right.
Everything, they're being attacked.
They reaping what they sow.
Exactly.
What goes around comes around. And now it's time for them to get theirs. You see, their time is up. Satan's time is over with. He's going to be exposed. He's going to be disposed. He's going to be destroyed. And that's the point that we're making. And that's what we've been saying since 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. We've been telling you these things. The messenger of the covenant been telling you these things for 30 plus years about them being destroyed, about them being annihilated. And we've been telling you that this thing is going to directly affect blacks. Why? Because they established false Israel to counter your claim as true seed Abraham. So she explained, they was the hand that was keeping us from rising. And that hand's about to be destroyed. And that's what it says when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, know that its destruction is near. So when they see that, they rushing at you because you have second claim of being the true seed Abraham, and false Israel is about to be destroyed. So guess what they got to do? They got to attack you, because if they know it's about to be destroyed, then that means if it's destroyed, then you rise, because that image is destroyed. The ideology of this reality, which the world is structured around, is destroyed. The God of the world is destroyed. So that means now, who are they? They're monsters. They're beasts. They're hideous people. They're slave owners. They're pedophiles, rapists, killers, people who committed genocide on God's people. Right. Devils. Right. Beasts. And now it says what? That they're cursed. It said, curse those who curse Israel. They find out they cheer Israel. So now they know that they're destined. Their fate is sealed, and they're going to hell. You see? And you're the cause of it. So now they have to come kill you. They got to get rid of you, get rid of the evidence. And that's why it says, when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, it says, flee! Flee, 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 flee. Telling you to get the hell out of there. Get away from these devils. Get out of the suburbs. Get out of their communities. Get out of their neighborhoods. Get out of bed with them. Get in bed with them, then you in trouble anyway. But get out of there, because they're going to take you out of existence. Because it's going to be everywhere. It's going to be on your phone. It's going to be on your laptop. It's going to be on every device. It's going to be on every television, on every radio station, everything. That you are an existential threat. And so it's either your life or their life. And they're going to choose their life over yours. And they're going to do what the government tells them to do, because if they believe it to be true, they're analytical people. They go off what they see. You see? They don't have what we got. They don't have the ability to see in the future. So they attack immediately. They don't think about the consequence. They just do. You see? They know their life's in danger. They believe in YOLO. You only live once. They only got one life. You see?
So with that, does anybody like to share it? When you see this, you know that this time is near. I mean, Israel's destruction is very near. It's been early. So like to share, we're going to have to flee. Flee.
Right.
Get out of the suburbs. Get to the inner cities.
Exactly.
Get away from these devils. Because they're, in fact, your open enemies. And they're attacking. Immediately. They're going to attack all blacks.
Right.
So with that, we're going to bring this video to a close. And we'll be back with more. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.